Hey, what's going on everyone? Hawks21 here, back with some Immortal Creed content. Yes, that's right. So, we are going to check out Immortal Creed. So, I've already introduced you guys to them. They are sponsoring the Splinterlands Madness tournament. So, if we go here quick, scroll down to events, you'll see if you missed my recent video announcing the changes I made. Basically, I made some mistakes when I first set up this tournament. I've fixed them. It is now a much more player-friendly tournament. And this is the result. And we already have more people in each than we did last time. And we still have 4 days to fill them up. So I'm very, very confident that these tournaments are going to run. So if you want to be a part of something really, really fun, come join these 2 tournaments. That's all I got to say. Let me know if you have any questions. But part of the reason why we can run them is because of Immortal Creed. They are sponsoring these tournaments. Immortal Creed is a brand new game. It is a trading card game, kind of similar to Splinterlands, has some similarities. I'm actually going to play a match for you right now so you can see the differences. And then we are going to walk through the pre-sale. So the only thing I've done thus far, and I'll put a link to this site in the top of the description of this video, is I've registered my Hive account. So basically all I had to do was, and I loaded my account with credits, which I will show you how to do. So very easy. I just had to click a Hive button. The keychain popped up, put in my information, boom, my Hive account was live. And then outside of that, I just needed to register an email address. So put in my email address, set a password, and then had a code emailed to me that I needed to type in. Boom, my account is made. So very, very easy. We are now going to play a match. But before I do, I just want to say how crazy it is that a game in the Web3 ecosystem at the day of alpha launch. So on the day they are doing their pre-sale. This isn't even the alpha launch, this is the pre-sale. On the day that they are doing their pre-sale, they have a functioning game that they are allowing people to come in and play. That is crazy. That is one of the reasons why I took them as a sponsor, right? I don't do a lot of sponsors. They are doing this in an order that I think is very responsible. And they're letting the game talk, right? They have gameplay. Now, this is what you're about to see is a very simplified version of the gameplay. So if I were to compare it to Splinterlands, think about a situation where, there was like 5 abilities, right? The game wouldn't be super, super complicated at that state. In the beginning, there weren't that many abilities. There were less cards. The game was a lot simpler. So you have to remember that in the context of this. This is a very simplified version of what the game is ultimately going to be. But it lets you see a base of what this game could become. That's something to keep in mind. This is the first day people are able to play any type of stuff with this game. So we're going to go in and hit play a match. You can see I've played 1 match. I won it. Searching for an opponent. Challenge accepted. Enter match. I don't know if I'm playing someone else who's in this system right now. I assume this is just an automated bot. So here we get to pick an immortal. So the fight is happening in a cave. And when you fight in caves, you can't use ranged weapons. So here, this immortal, I only have 20 seconds, so I gotta go quick here. I'll play a couple probably. This immortal does melee damage or is good at melee damage. This one's good at range damage. This one's good at magic damage. Right now, you can't do ranged attacks. So it basically says, don't use this card. It's not recommended. I don't know if I could click it. We're going to go melee. So we picked the melee immortal. So now we have 1:20. So remember how I described in Splinterlands, right? You pick a summoner, and then you pick a bunch of cards a bunch of monsters to build a lineup. Well, this is a little bit different. You pick your immortal, who we just picked. My opponent went with the magic one. And now we sort of set our turn order. We set how we want our turns to play out. So there's a bunch of different options here. We can put on shield, we can attack, we can boost our attacks. So obviously swords are going to be melee damage, wands, staffs are going to be magic damage. And it's a turn-based game, so the cards are going to be played in the order that you put them out. And I'll show you how that works. So you can also see how many turns it takes up. So for example, the big axe attack does 22 damage at its base and takes 2 turns. So you'll see if I put this up there, it takes 2 slots. So what we're going to do now is we're going to boost melee, go with the big axe, and then we're going to hit him with the 1-turn iron sword. Then we're going to confirm cards. And then I'm going to pause it here. So you see, pause. So you see here, we have the matchup. Me versus Toby. So the first card I played was the steel gloves, right? So turn 1 comes up, boom, steel gloves. I get a 10% melee boost. First turn comes up for my opponent. They played a 2-turn card. So their attack's like loading. Think of it almost like recharge in Splinterlands. If you play a 2-turn card, the first turn of that card, it needs to get ready. So you'll see that for me in the next one, because I played the big axe attack. I'm going to boost my melee, then my axe attack needs to charge, and then my axe attack will hit. Couple things to notice down here. The damage mods, you'll see as you go. So for me, I'm going to get this plus 10% melee damage boost. This should go up to plus 20%. So my melee attacks that I do throughout the game are going to build off of each other. Then the turns recycle. So you saw me pick 3 cards, right? This one, big axe attack, and then the smaller sword attack. Once it cycles through those 3 things, it then goes back to the steel gloves again. So I get another 10% boost. So this will become 30%. Last thing to notice is the hit chance. So archery and melee have an 80% hit chance to start. Magic has 100%, kind of like Splinterlands. So you could have some misses. The last thing I'll say, what you saw right there was obviously very basic cards, right? Some shield option, some attack options, some boost options. But there's going to be a lot of other choices. There's going to be heals. There's going to be stuns. I haven't seen a lot of the cards, but there are going to be cards that do a ton of different stuff. The important thing to remember is this is the base of what they're building off of. So look at the concept as opposed to looking what the cards sort of actually do, right? Right now, it's a 4-card game. They could do this with 10. There's no reason why at some point, at the highest of difficulties, you couldn't have a string of 10. And then it becomes like a very, very strategic game where you need to make sure you're putting things in the right order, trying to figure out what your opponent's going to do. So there's a lot of ways they can take this. I'm very, very, very impressed. This is the version they released on the presale. This is unheard of. So I've talked a lot. Let's let this play out. There it goes. So they did their attack. See, my damage mod went up to 20. My attack loaded. He put up some shield, so it ate some of my attack. I then hit him with the smaller iron sword. I'm going to get another melee boost. Here it is. He attacks me. And then I'm going to attack with my big attack. He puts up shield, so he had good timing on his shield put up. Sort of nerfing my attack a little bit. I'm going to do some more melee damage. Ultimately, it looks like I'm just doing a little too much damage for him. My melee is able to get through his shield pretty easily. And these heroes are going to have different types of abilities too, or the immortals, I should say. Am I going to get it on this turn? So that's the other thing. If I don't get it on this turn, oh, I just got it, right? If he did a massive magic attack, even though I'm doing more damage, the timing matters. So I put my attacks at the end of my turn. If I couldn't do it there, I would have to wait multiple turns to be able to go again. So maybe in that period of time, if he had had a tag up front, I could have ran into some trouble. So as you can see, my damage boosted 40%. So I got to play that initial card 3 times. The other thing to know here before I click out is there's a separate little time thing here. So this Iron Sword attack will technically happen, I believe, before this happens. So that will help break up ties as well. So we'll return home. We'll play another match. I'm 2-0. And then after this one, we'll go into the match only lasts 5 rounds. Okay, I don't think that's going to affect me much. Let's try range. I haven't played range yet. I played magic in the first one. So I want to do a similar type strategy. He's going magic damage. I want to start with the boost. So this isn't a boost. This increases the chances that you hit. So we're still going to do that. We're going to increase the chances I hit. We're going to go big hit, and then we'll do little hit. Let's just try that. So this thing, I don't know everything about this game, right? So I don't know if magic hits shield. So, you know, I saw the magic attack, so in my head I was like, oh, there's no need to bring defense. But I don't know if that's true. So we have a similar type setup, but he's going with magic. And I believe range should do more damage, but the problem is he brought shield. So, yeah, I might be in trouble here because he's going to boost up his magic attack a lot. Plus he brings shield. So that's interesting. Oh, so one thing I just noticed. So that increases the card I played at the first level, right? Which was plus 8 hit chance. I eventually got to 100% hit chance, so now I can't miss. It then adds to damage. So learning something new. I like that mechanic. Seems like after you pause, it takes a second. There we go. I think I might be in trouble here because they brought that shield. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in some trouble. My damage is getting higher, but it might come down to turn order here. That was a good play of shield by them. Oh, this is going to be close. Let's see. So my attack on this one does go first. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it here. Yes! Oh, just enough! He had 10 health. I hit him for 10 damage. Wow. Okay, so I think I found a little bit of a strategy for myself. Obviously, this is a very, very simple version of the game, but that was fun. I mean, again, for a version that's out at the same time as the presale, this is insanely well done. So props to them. Again, I'll put the link to this site so you can come in and play a match. Look at me, I'm 3-0. They have seasons. So as of right now, it kind of just looks like, I don't think there's any prizes right now. But, oh, look at me, I'm 7th. Okay, Frey, he's one of my members. Glad to see some of my members have come in here and started playing. They have seasons, so there's going to be rewards tied to how you do in the season. Every battle you win, there's going to be rewards. If you come in here, there's a documentation section, so you can read all about the game. I'm going to be covering it throughout the tournament. But if you want to do some reading yourself, you can join their Discord from right here. But the moment we've all been waiting for, let's buy some packs. So we come to shop. You can see I have 20,000 credits in my account. How I did that was it was so easy. Went to buy credits, pick the amount you want. I did 20,000. You can pay with crypto, PayPal, Venmo. You can add it in debit or credit card, whatever you want to do. Super simple. I did it, got it in my account. Let's buy some packs. So I think with this I can buy 100, and then I get the 20% bonus. So I'll show you that bonus again in a second, but I think this is the max bonus you can get. So 20%, I'll take the extra packs. Right now, it's important to remember that these packs cannot be opened, it says it right here, or traded. They can't be sold, they can't be transferred. This was the same way when Splinterlands launched. I know Gold Matters has talked about that for a while. When they first launched cards in Splinterlands, they didn't even have stats. Never mind being able to, trade them or sell them or play them. They didn't have any stats. So right now, you can buy the packs, but you can't do anything with them yet. So that sort of puts my giveaway thing in a little bit of a pickle. But what I am going to do is, when I can transfer these, one person who joins each of these, not both, so one person from the silver, one person from the diamond, randomly, will receive 5 of these packs. So I'm going to give away 10 total, 5 to someone in diamond, 5 to someone in silver. It's not going to happen right away. It's going to happen when these are transferable. So let's go in and make the purchase. Confirm purchase. Got a nice little notification thing up here. So if I go to I think it'd be my inventory, card packs. Oh, it says it right here too. 120 Origins card packs. So yeah, pre-sale. It's very early. You have a way to play it. The other thing I would just add, again, I'm not making a prediction that, this game is going to be bigger or as big as Splinterlands or anything like that. But you need to do your own research. It's just a potential opportunity to get into a game early. That's all it is. It's just an opportunity to get into a game early. You saw I just did it, put my money where my mouth is a little bit, so it's not like I'm sort of shilling you on something I don't think has potential. I definitely think this game has potential. I like the team. I've been talking to them a lot. I love that I can play the game at the same time I'm buying pre-sale packs. That's really, really awesome and unique. So yeah, last thing I wanted to say, if we hit documentation real quick, I just want to hit, where was the pre-sale? Card packs, I think. Yeah. So, 100 or more, here's the bonuses. So if you buy 10 to 49, you get a 10% bonus. 50 to 99, 15%. 100 or more, 20%. So we bought the 100, got the 20% bonus. Super excited to see where this game goes. Thank you so much to Immortal Creed for sponsoring these 2 tournaments. Let's fill these tournaments up. First time I've done a big sponsor on my channel, and I want to do well for them so I can open up some more opportunities for both myself and, giveaways and opportunities for you guys as well, through those sponsorships. So come join these tournaments. All right. Immortal Creed, links will be in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.